Looks like a strong demand continued in Q1, such strong demand that you were actually unable to meet it in all product categories. Give us a sense of where that demand is coming from a geographic and a product perspective.
Yeah, I think we're seeing a continuation of the trends we've seen for the last few quarters, where consumers are spending more time at home, they're using their appliances more intensively, and they're caring more about investing in their homes, and especially when they can't invest as much in services and other things. So we're seeing a continuation of that trend really globally, with very strong growth in all of our business areas. 4 business areas delivered EBIT close to 10%, which is really at record levels. And we're producing everything we can in pretty much every category.
It's a pretty striking problem to have demand exceed supply. And I'm curious if you can give us a little bit more insight into where the supply chain bottlenecks are, how you see these issues resolving and when.
Yeah, I think we have a number of different issues that we're working through, and quite successfully in the first quarter, but still with some challenges. The first one is sea logistics, container availability. I think it's well publicized that containers have been in the wrong place at the wrong time, and there's been some bottlenecks as a result of that, and also the high demand. We also saw plastics as an issue coming out of after the winter storms that hit Texas, petrochemicals production that caused some challenges for us in North America in the quarter. And then, which is also, I think, very well publicized, the global shortage of semiconductors and electronic components, which the other two, I think, are being sorted out as we go. But the electronics components issue is something that we will most likely have with us, not just for Electrolux, but globally, for quite some time to come.
Really interesting what you have to say there about the various supply chain issues across the board that you're facing. In terms of demand, though, I mean, I would think that a big part of the pickup of demand was literally people being stuck at home during the pandemic and choosing to upgrade their household appliances. With the reopening of economies in sight, do you expect some of that demand to subside as things start to normalize somewhat?
Yeah, we've guided that we expect demand to start to normalize in the second half of the year as economic activity and consumer activity sort of starts to return to normal. What we do believe, though, is that normality will be better than historically, as people are working more from home. We see a strong housing construction demand that will continue, I think, for the foreseeable future. We're also in a fairly favorable replacement cycle, as people are now starting to replace appliances that they bought following the global financial crisis 10, 12 years ago. So there's kind of a positive contribution for all of those three factors as demands and as consumer activity starts to normalize. So we have a fairly positive basic view on demand also going forward.